You buy the flashy monitor, plug in the Series S, and the Xbox settings menu still says no. Then your desk has a bigger screen, but not the console features you paid for. So we're counting down to the one I'd actually buy. Match the Xbox signal first, then pick resolution, HDR, and desk fit. Extra speed won't fix missing bandwidth. Let's move. Number 5. Dell Alienware AW2741LM. This is the budget-safe pick if you want a straightforward Series S screen, not a picture-quality flex. I'd consider it for a home office desk where gaming shares space with spreadsheets and video calls. The useful part is simple. It handles 1440p at 120Hz, so the console gets a smooth-feeling gaming mode without demanding a native 4K panel. Now the trade-off is the image. You're accepting an IPS LCD with weaker contrast, limited HDR punch, haloing from local dimming, and no audio jack. That matters if your speakers were going straight into the monitor. Skip it if HDR impact, darker game scenes, or simple speaker hookup are important to your setup. Number 4. AOC Q27G3XMN. Pick this if you want the budget balance, not a full bandwidth console display. It is a 27-inch HVA LCD with 2560 by 1440 resolution for a compact Series S desk. The important part is Xbox behavior. It supports 1440p signals up to 120Hz. HDR can work at 60Hz when Xbox sends a downscaled 4K signal. That makes it sensible if price matters and 1440p is enough. The trade-off is clear. It lacks HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, so do not buy it for 4K at 120Hz. Also skip it if dark scene smearing bothers you in fast games. Number 3. KOORUI S2741LM. This is the 27-inch 4K LCD step-up for buyers who want resolution without OLED. It fits a desk where work text, menus, and Series S games all matter. HDMI 2.1 bandwidth gives it broader Xbox signal support than cheaper picks. Mini LED backlighting also makes sense for a bright room or well-lit desk. But it is still an IPS LCD, not an OLED. The shortlist trade-off is Black Crush, which can hide dark scene detail. So skip it if you want OLED-level darkroom picture quality. Also skip it for Dolby Vision support or the sharpest motion here. Number 2. ASUS ROG Strix OLED G27ACDNG. This is the OLED sweet spot if you care more about contrast than maximum desktop detail. I'd pick it for a Series S setup where games are the priority and 1440p feels like the right load for the console. It's a 27-inch QD OLED with 2560 by 1440 resolution, so you get the OLED look without paying for the top 4K sharpness. The console-friendly part is HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, which avoids the cheaper monitor port ceiling. But you're still trading down from the final pick. It doesn't have Dolby Vision, and it won't look as fine for text or native 4K detail. Skip it if this monitor also has to be your crispest work screen. Number 1. ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27UCDM. This is the one I'd buy if the desk monitor has to feel premium for Xbox and work. It lands the cleanest mix here. 27-inch QD OLED, 3840 by 2160 resolution, and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. That means sharper desktop detail than the 1440p OLED, plus stronger console feature fit than the budget picks. The practical win is Dolby Vision support with Xbox, because that removes a common premium monitor gotcha. Now the trade-off is obvious. You're paying for a high-end OLED feature set that a Series S owner may not fully need. Skip it if most of your gaming stays at 1440p, or if you just want a cheaper office monitor that happens to game well. If money is tight, start with Dell, then move to AOC for better budget picture priorities. If you want 4K without OLED, KOORUI is the middle lane. If OLED is the goal, ASUS Strix is the value play, and ASUS Swift is the no regrets pick. Before you buy, check the exact inputs: Xbox video menu support, audio path, stand depth, and return window. Prices and availability change, so check before you buy. Don't let one missing port wreck the whole upgrade. Pick Dell for cheapest acceptable, AOC for budget balance, KOORUI for 4K LCD, Strix for 1440p OLED, and Swift for best overall. Check the description for plain links. That's the brief. Fit, trade-offs, and skip if before you buy. Subscribe for the next buying guide.